I know you have like you have a young kid. Like while you're changing your kid, did your husband ever take you from behind or something? I mean, is that what we're talking about here?
That's disgusting.
Well, I don't know. The element of surprise, like the least you'd expect it is when you're working with your child.
You are too much, Howard. Okay, fine.
I want one of those.
Okay, stop. Just go sit down.
So, Belinda, why don't you tell me what brings you into the show today?
Well, I have a record coming out, so that's why.
Coming up to see Howard
Yes,
again?
yeah, when I miss Howard so much.
Is it because you miss him?
It is probably. All right, that's fine. Just wait a minute.
Can you ask when I get back here?
Just stop it. Just go over there, okay? Just sit down. Go with Uncle Jack.
Tell being mom, huh?
I know.
You know who's sitting in the other room?
Who?
A chick I really dig, Belinda Carlisle. I always thought Belinda Carlisle was such a piece of ass. She's out there, though, with her husband and her son, which kind of ruins it. Yeah.
We've never met her husband before.
Yeah. He's famous, dude. Well, his father was famous, so that's why she married him. His father was
James Mason.
James Mason. Fred does an impression of James Mason. Go ahead, man.
Good day. How are you?
Yeah.
So nice to see you. Come to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Pretty good.
And Belinda has nice cans.
I've been on the show many times, so I know sort of what to expect.
Like
to
what?
expect the unexpected, but it doesn't make me nervous.
Like, what direction does it usually go in, though?
Boobs.
Did you wear a special outfit today, though?
My upper torso is well covered.
Is that like you plan that out? Do you think about that in advance when you're coming on? Do you
What
think about,
kind of shirt I'm wearing?
Yeah, does that thought go into your head when you're getting dressed in the morning?
Well, I put on a sweater this morning. It was a bit too tight, so I changed.
Did you really?
This, yeah.
It was too tight, so you changed?
Well, I don't, the history, usually when I come on this show, it usually goes into that direction, talking about boobs, so I thought I'd cover mine up today.
But don't you think he's going to be disappointed?
Oh, who knows, I don't know.
But you wore a skirt, though.
I did wear a skirt.
Rabbit would
I
carry.
did wear a skirt.
Yeah, which you would probably like.
Belinda Carlisle used to be the lead. Look at that. Still looking good. You look better now than when you were 20. I was looking at a picture of you the other day when you were 20 years old in the Go-Go's. You're better looking now, I swear to God. Damn, you held up well. So many women just sour. You must be so happy.
Happy? Yeah.
God, you're pretty. God.
Well, thank you, Howard.
What are you, working out?
No, not really.
I gotta have you. Let's have an affair.
All right.
Isn't fellatio great?
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Right answer.
Fabulous.
The wrong answer is no, it is not great. Who's out there? Your husband?
He is out there somewhere. Yeah.
Mason. Morgan Mason. Rich.
Yeah.
So, is he living off you? Because you have the Go-Go's money.
There is no Go-Go's. The Go-Go's money, I spent all the Go-Go's.
Have you really spent it all?
Yeah.
Seriously? God, you look great. God, you look great. God, you look great. God, Lord, she looks great. Doesn't she look great?
She looks fabulous.
Damn it. You look great.
It's time to do an interview. You have to put that aside.
Oh, I'm not going to interview her. Can't believe we brought your kid and your husband.
I was just telling him to be professional.
Oh, okay. Anyway, all right, I'm sorry. So, where you been living? England?
Yeah, I've been living in London now for 8
Doesn't that
months.
cost a fortune?
It's pretty expensive.
Yeah, and don't you
Yeah.
have to pay taxes in England and everything?
Yeah, I do now.
And do you have friends in England? Mm-hmm. Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
And you like living there?
I love living there, actually. I was in France for 3 years before that, which was...
I wonder what's up with the French are disgusting, aren't they? Aren't they disgusting people?
I had a tough time.
You didn't speak French, did you?
I learned.
Yeah,
but
and
I had a tough time.
Yeah, and if you don't speak French,
Forget it.
yeah. But although all the horny Frenchmen who are so brave at molesting women and grabbing their asses, of course, when it comes to war, they can't fight, but they're good at like just going after defenseless women. They must have loved you because you're so hot.
They didn't like me at all.
Really?
No.
Why?
I don't know. Probably because I was American.
Every American I speak to who goes over there, I was just over there for a couple of days when I went to the Cannes Film Festival, and I got to tell you something, more rude and obnoxious you can't find. More rude and obnoxious you can't find on this planet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, you look terrific.
Thank you.
What are you wearing, a skirt?
I'm wearing a skirt.
Can I see what you're wearing? Do you mind standing up so I can look? I mean, obviously you've dressed it.
skirt.
You see. What kind of shoes? Cute. Oh, you should wear heels on
Heels.
those. Yeah, you got good legs. You got nice feminine legs. God, I lifted. See your treasure trail.
Treasure trail.
Yeah. I'd like to follow the hairs from your belly button all the way down to where they lead. Absolutely. All right, I'm sorry. Okay. All right?
It's okay. I mean,
I find you sexual, okay? There, I'm honest. I'm not sexist. I just find her sexual. Is that sexist?
No.
No.
You're not finding her sexual. You're becoming sexual.
Right, I'm becoming sexual. All right, I'm sorry. Okay. Was there a lot of fighting on the reunion?
afterwards.
There was?
Yeah, there were.
Hi.
So you moved to England.
Right.
You're not with the Go-Go's, obviously, anymore. You
No.
tried a reunion, but those bitches, you can't get along with them.
I get along with a few of them.
Yeah, I know, but some of them were
Still,
so
it
rough.
doesn't work.
It still
Even
doesn't
after all
work.
this time.
No, we gave up on that.
I think the components that made us then are the same thing that made us now.
And I think that the thing that makes us good isn't something you can say like, oh, it's talent or oh, it's image.
It's chemistry.
Yeah, it's
That's what it
something-
is.
it
It's
really
chemistry.
is.
It's really
You
simple.
cannot force
Spirit.
chemistry. You cannot force it.
There, it's not.
Right.
And what was it? The fun is the what is it? Fun.
It's fun to have fun.
It's fun to have fun.
Was there a lot of fighting on the reunion?
Afterwards.
There was?
Yeah, there were.
What happened? I mean, you thought you guys matured or something.
Well, I mean, one would have thought so, but I mean, there was just still the same sort of
What? Jealousy?
The
things.
same crap?
No, I mean, they didn't really have a problem with me. They were a lot of fighting with each other.
What is it? Is it a woman thing? Is it a band thing? What is it? Is it a period thing? Is it a
hormonal thing.
Is it a lack of penis thing? I don't know what it is. I mean, is it that annoying guitar player? What's her name again?
Jill?
Jane.
Jane.
No, Jane's great.
Really?
Yeah, no, we get along great.
And I know you get along with the drummer, Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah.
The other two.
No, Charlotte's not the drummer, Howard.
No,
I think Gina, the drummer, I
Gina's
think
the
is a pain in
drummer.
the neck.
Oh, Gina, the drummer?
Gina's the
So
drummer.
why don't you just?
I think I read that.
Is she the pain in the neck? what was the problem with Gina?
I have no problem with Gina, but there were some problems with Gina and Charlotte.
I see.
Really?
So like,
Charlotte seems so mild-mannered.
I mean, it's so, drummers are so hard to replace.
I know.
We can't find another one.
How could they be a problem?
Yeah. So rather than just replace the drummer or anything like that, you just said, hey, let's just end this.
It just didn't work, yeah.
It didn't work.
Let's move
yeah.
on, please.
Right.
Stop beating a dead horse.
Yeah. So your husband must have a lot of money from his father, James Mason. Is that what's going on here? So you guys are kind of like guys kind of like just what, hang out all day?
No, my husband does work.
He does?
He does work, and he does earn a living.
What is he doing now? Producing movies?
Yeah, he's heading a film company out of London.
And you can make money doing that? Most guys
He
fail
is.
at that.
No, it's a well-established old British film company called London Films.
Excuse
What
me.
were you doing in Paris?
No, it was in the South. I don't know what I was doing. I'm still trying to figure that out myself.
She is so in love with me.
Yeah.
Dump that husband of yours. I'll run off with you. God, I'm attracted to you. God, you look better than ever. You're like a little bit tan.
A little bit.
You've worked on your body. There is no baby fat. I was looking at a picture of you when you were 20. Chubby.
Yeah, no.
Chubby girl.
I was a big girl.
I mean, you're beautiful now, chiseled. No more babies for you, I hope.
No, I don't know. I don't
Good,
think so.
good.
I think
Don't
so.
ruin your body. You know what I mean? Your breasts held up pretty nicely through the first one.
Yeah, they did all right.
They did. So many women get flapjacks afterwards. They do. And your legs look great. I see you keep crossing and uncrossing your legs like Sharon
Trying
Stone.
to get comfortable.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Get more comfortable. I never met your husband. Let me see if he's a good-looking guy. Can he come in?
No, he's back at the hotel room listening.
I thought he's over in the green room.
No, my son's here.
Oh, it's your son.
He fried his babysitter yesterday.
Oh, really? He fired the babysitter.
No. She's starting late, so he's with me this morning.
Oh, I see. Must be cool to have a rock star mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But he's too young to realize that yet.
He
isn't
thinks all moms are
Or singers.
Yeah.
Do you walk around the house singing and stuff? And playing them your album, saying, look, I was,
No,
I'm a big deal.
Videos on every TV.
Yeah, right. I mean, like proving to your son you're a big deal.
Get out the scrapbook.
And once in a while, I have to do that with my kids. I go, hey, kid, I don't do it often. I say, kids, come here.
Oh, my goodness. Just wait till you get that movie on video.
Yeah, I know. Mom, my kids have seen my movie like 15 times.
Yeah, but it's not playing in the house yet.
Oh, it has been. It actually has been.
It has?
Yeah,
Oh,
it has
boy,
been.
it's already started.
Yeah. So, but it's good. Then you know how great I am.
Oh, my.
It's good for my kids to know that. Keeps them in line. No, their father is important. What is it, Gary?
I thought that Belinda's personal assistant was her husband because he was so good looking.
Right.
And he also had the kid with him.
Oh, he is good looking.
Yeah. So I got confused. I just thought it was her husband.
I bet
He looked
he's
like
dumb.
Who? The good looking guy?
The husband. I bet you all these good-looking guys. Yeah, he probably just married a good-looking dumb guy. And now you're probably frustrated because you want someone to talk to at night. Should have stuck with some stupid ugly guy.
Well,
I mean,
she's
some smart
sticking
ugly guy
with
like
him.
me. Yeah, are you really sticking with him?
Yeah, we've been together for 13 years.
It's more than the Go-Go's. Are you into vibrators at all? Have you ever used one? You're here to say that you're happy and you've put out a new record.
Yeah, I have. Actually, it's the album was out a year ago in Europe, and it did really well.
Right.
And now they're releasing it here.
What's it like being good looking? Must be great. When you look in the mirror and you try and clothes and stuff, you're like, oh God, I'm good looking.
Yeah.
Do you ever look at yourself naked in the mirror?
That I try to avoid.
Oh, I doubt it. I doubt it's a very pleasant. I'm sure it's a very pleasant sight. I'm sure. You ever dress up in outfits for your husband?
I have
Really?
for a while.
Oh,
I mean,
that's- Oh, that's so great. Like, what do you put on? Like, what kind of outfits do you put on? Like high heels?
No. Well, back long time ago.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Like, what would you put on?
Heels and,
Heels and what, like garters?
Yeah.
And like a bra thing or like a bustier?
Yeah, bustier type thing, I guess.
And no panties, just a bustier, and then like you just unbutton the buttons and then you're completely nude.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn, I love that. And do you do like a little dance for him?
Of course.
You do? Like, does he sit in a chair and then like you like push your knees into his groin? Is that what you do?
She's lap dancing her
Do you
husband.
lap dance? You ever give your husband a lap dance?
Every day.
And you rub your fanny against him? Oh man. I bet you he's big too. Can you believe I'm ugly and small? Like, at least if I pulled down my pants and I had an impressive member.
Maybe that would help.
Yeah, that would be like really good. And women wouldn't laugh. Like, did your husband sit there nude when you came in the outfit? Like, he came into the room in the outfit?
It was probably a very long time ago. I don't
No,
recall
I
that.
doubt that.
Well, if he wasn't nude, he got nude eventually. Whatever.
See, I'd make love to you. Like, if you came into the room in that outfit, I would just push the cloth to the side and make love to you. I wouldn't even undress you. I would make
your
love to
socks
you.
on?
I would keep your clothes on with your heels. I demand that you keep your heels on.
Okay.
And I'd do you with all the clothes on. And you'd be in such ecstasy. And I'd use 2 vibrators. I used 2 vibrators on my wife the other night again.
Really?
Now we're up to 2.
What, you got one in both hands?
Yeah. Yeah, and I have such big hands, I can hold 2 vibrators with one hand and work it with the other hand. I'm like this.
Oh, that's hysterical.
I'm like an octopus. That's my name, Mr. Octopus. I used 2 vibrators on my wife the other night. A tiny one called the, what's that little one called,
The
Robin?
pleasure. What
Did
was
you,
that little
you
one?
into vibrators?
Pocket rocket.
Are you into vibrators at all? Have you ever used one?
That's a yes.
All right. How do you keep your marriage fresh? You've been with the same guy now for 13 years. Are you allowed to cheat? Are you into vibrators at all? Have you ever used one?
That's a yes.
All right. I mean, you ever do them with your husband? Yeah? Well, let me tell you something. You tell him to get something called the pocket rocket.
The pocket rocket, huh?
Yeah, put that in your right hand. And then get like one of those traditional vibrators,
ones.
the big blue one. Like, you know that big blue one I have? The long one? I got it here on the air. It's a big blue one. You turn it on.
Does that have a battery?
Yeah. And it looks like a guy. A well-endowed guy.
Oh.
It's blue.
It's blue. Use that, obviously, and the little one up top. She was wriggling around. Moofa. You would, and she said, "You're great." I go, "Of course, I got a vibrator.
I got these
got 2 machines on you." It's like, I respect a guy who can milk a cow with his hands, but these guys who hook up machines to cows, that's not really milking a cow.
Pikers.
I know I'm not good on my own. I know I can't satisfy a woman on my own.
I see.
I have to have at least, I used to be down on 1 vibrator. Now I need 2.
What are you going to do? Because it's, the amount of stuff you need is growing.
I know. You know what? It's like, and then we have to get, like, you have to get a whole bunch of things. You got to get your vibrators. We had to get batteries. We had to have, you have to have towels, tissues.
Yeah, whose job is it to check to make sure everything's working?
Oh my God! It's like, I'm hiring a guy just to check everything out before I, like a co-pilot.
Really?
Yeah.
You have it on a tray and you wheel it out?
I should be like Hannibal Lecter, you know, and just pull out a big tray and experiment. It's kind of embarrassing that I need all that.
Next time you design a piece of furniture, it should be a special tray.
See, that's why I want to be with a young girl and like just like for the first time, because I don't think we'd need any of that.
All that equipment.
Like if I was with Belinda, just for, like if I was with you just for one night, I know I wouldn't need any equipment because of the excitement of just being with somebody new would turn us on, you know, both of us on, I think. I mean, or at least it would turn me on.
You know about you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? When you're with someone new, like how do you keep your marriage fresh? I mean, for you, I mean, you've been with the same guy now for 13 years. Are you allowed to cheat?
No.
No. You never. You've been faithful for 13 years. Really?
Yeah.
And you think he has?
I'd like to think so.
Denial. All right. But I'm just saying that, like, do you ever sometimes like get a little bored?
Well, I think you have to keep things a little bit exciting.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Creative.
Like the outfits?
Yeah. A little bit of creativity.
Really? And you're creative?
Yeah.
Like what? Like you use like 8 hits of LSD and masks?
Well, you have to be. You have to
Really?
sort of keep the
Wonder what you do.
Do you do any of those fantasy things?
No.
Like what is a fantasy thing, Robin? Help me. What is that?
You know, there's some couples who, you know, they'll go to a bar or something, and the woman will pretend she's a stranger, and he'll have to approach her, and
does Morgan ever?
They want to see if other guys will approach her, and all
Do you ever go to
stuff.
like bars and pretend like you're not married, and he watches you pick up other guys, and then he gets you? You don't? But like when you're in the bedroom, do you ever like pretend like you're like a seamstress and
or
he's
a delivery boy? You know, he goes out
He's
and
a pizza man.
Is he really? You play pizza man?
He's a pizza man.
Do you really?
He delivers a pizza, and he's wearing his white Domino's pizza outfit.
You play that?
And
You do
I
not.
answer the door.
You don't do that. Do you ever play any games like that, though? Sexual games?
Yeah. I mean,
Really?
of course, yeah.
Like what? Like give me one. I want to do
I feel really
that.
uncomfortable talking about my sex life.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Why? Why is everyone so uptight? We need to help each other. We're all married. Robin's almost married.
I'm
Jackie,
not
Fred.
married.
We have to help each other. I don't understand why no one discusses this stuff. Tell me what's going on. I can't figure it out. Like I should come home and go, I'm going to come home as the pizza man tonight?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I feel stupid doing that.
You got to go get the Domino's.
Why won't
pizza
anyone tell me
truck
what's
and
going
all that
on?
stuff.
You really play games? Like, do you come in and get like, what do you do? I don't understand. Just help me out. Give me one scenario.
One scenario?
Yeah. I don't get it. What's everyone up to?
Well, what's wrong with your sex life?
Well, I mean, I've been with the same person
I'll
23
tell you what's
years.
wrong with his sex life. He's in it.
Yeah. Like, I can't imagine what you're doing. Like I know you have like you have a young kid. Like while you're changing your kid, did your husband ever take you from behind or something? I mean, is that what we're talking about here?
That's disgusting.
Well, I don't know. The element of surprise, like the least you'd expect it is when you're working with your child.
You are too much, Howard.
Well, I once played a game where I was a serial killer and my wife was the victim.
Was Jenny?
And then, like, I was banging her head against the wall. And no, I mean, really, what game can I play? Tell me, please. Somebody, help me. Why are you being like this?
Do you ever do that? Do you pretend you're somebody else?
No.
No, not really.
No.
Oh, you just think up new positions.
Well, yeah, you have to just just try to be a little bit creative. That's all.
Probably smoke some pot.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what a lot of couples are doing.
Is that right?
Yeah,
They've
returning
added
to pot
the
smoking. They're
relationship.
adding pot to the relationship. Believe me, I've heard rumor of this. Works for a while. Anyway, so
Yes,
all right, never mind your sex life. I can see you're uncomfortable with
Very
that.
much, yeah.
Everybody go out. Belinda Carlisle, her new CD, A Woman and a Man. We love her on the show. She's been a friend of ours for a long time. Always comes in and says hello to us. In Too Deep. And go out and check it out in your record stores. Thanks, Belinda.
Thank you.
It's great seeing you.
Nice seeing you.
I mean, really great seeing you.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. So fried from jet lag.
You didn't take the red eye, did you?
No, but I've gotten like 4 hours of sleep the past few nights, so my brain is not.
I don't hear any noise, so they may have already bought downstairs.
Okay. I wonder if they had my purse.
You know what? I'm sure they did. I'll walk you down.
Okay, if not,
Okay, Linda, take care.
thanks, bye.
All right, you're not leaving yet.
No.
Nance?
Is that guy with you?
No.
Yeah, he's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, usually you see people milling around the door.
There you go. Hear him now.
So quiet.
Okay.
We're at the front door.
Are you ready?
Yeah, there was 24 chairs. I took 8 of them out.
I must have left my purse in the studio over here.
Yeah, do you want to show her?
Yeah, we're going all the way down.
Okay.
So did you have a good time in there?
Yeah, I had a great time. I always do.
That's good. Howard didn't make you blush. He was starting to get
Yeah,
a
he
little
did make me
red.
blush. He did this time.
I know, he was starting to get to you. He started to
I-
make you crack.
He was getting to me. Well, you know, I was a little bit flustered,
A
but
little bit flustered, but you handled it well.
yeah,
Like a true professional.
Too professional. I tried.
Now, your husband won't be upset, though, right?
Nah, he's a big fan, so it's fine.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for coming down.
Thanks, bye.
Take care.
Last night at this time, it appeared